What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and I have a ton of stuff to show you guys today. I hit up one of my LCSs and picked up a stack of books. I also have a ton of unboxings here that I'm waiting for the right moment to open them up and show you guys what I got. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright guys, last weekend I went to one of my LCSs. I was bored. I wanted to just pop in and see if they had any new stuff. Nothing crazy. Popped in, looked through a couple of bins, and I was able to actually pick up a couple of early FFs. So what I got was a Fantastic Four number 42. This was $15. Again, it's low to mid grade, but maybe a little nicer than that. Maybe around a 4.0, but you guys can see it has a big crease right here on the top left-hand corner. But like I said, I paid $15 on early FF number 42. I just couldn't pass it up considering how hot the FF has been right now. So anytime I could find an early FF, just like early Spideys, I pick them up if I could find them cheap. I also picked up from them a Fantastic Four number 63. Again, this is probably around the same grade, about a 4.0. Definitely some wear across the spine, but again, I paid $15 for this book. I don't think either one has anything really significant in them, but like I said, they're Silver Age, $15 each. I will always pick them up if I can. So the next two books were books that I picked up off of eBay. Books that were kind of getting hot, and when you see them, you'll kind of know why, but I'll just go ahead and show you both of them because they've already been unboxed. But the first one is Captain America, number 333. And of course, this is the first appearance as John Walker as Captain America. This is a near mint, very fine near mint, probably about a 9.2 to a 9.4. Nice colors on this book, but I wanted to pounce on this before it got any higher. I think I paid like $20 something dollars for it. And the other one was Captain America number 354. I think this is the bigger book. This is, of course, the first John Walker as U.S. agent, and anybody who has watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier knows, spoiler, that he becomes U.S. agent in the final episode. Again, this is 354. Again, this is also a near mint copy of this book. Pick this one up, and I always say, guys, this is the money book out of the two, because of course he is U.S. agent now, but definitely worth a pickup. Again, a relatively inexpensive book, and you don't know what could happen. Eventually, we all know that, he's going to go on to be part of probably the Dark Avengers eventually. That's what everybody seems to think, but I wanted to snatch those up for cheap while I still can. So I have 4 unboxings to show you guys. One is not comic related, but again, we do a lot of stuff on this channel. Not just comics, we do toys, we do video games, arcades, everything that I possibly can to get back to an earlier point in my life, right? When things were simpler, that's what we all do. But let's start with this one. Like I said, 4 of these have not been unboxed. This one is definitely a comic, I can tell you that. Not sure which one this is. It could be the bigger of the two, but let me try to open this relatively quickly without damaging anything or causing a huge delay. But there we go. All right, so Cell did a decent job. I don't really like those mailers, but I have 2 backing boards, and I have a manila inside it, and it seems like there's more packing in there. It's definitely not just a book. So yes, definitely 2 more heavy pieces of cardboard inside, and this is a roll book, guys, so I don't mind that. You got 4 pieces of cardboard. Actually, these are 2 on each side on here, and then 2 on the outside, so I definitely have to invest in a knife though, because this scissors is definitely dulling out. So more tape on the side, and of course they have it taped to the cardboard. So let me see which book this is. So this is the better of the 2 books, and the book that is ridiculously hot right now. I've seen everybody and their grandmother looking for this thing. I was happy to pounce on eBay and actually land a copy of this book. So here we go. This is Strange Tales number 159. And of course, this is the first appearance of the Contessa, Allegra de la Fontaine. And I'm sure I missed a name out of there somewhere, but this is a really hot book right now. I'm happy I pounced on this while I could. Again, this is a mid-grade copy of this book. Probably got like a 4 or 5 just from the cover. I have to go in and look and make sure everything's there. But just from the first appearance, I have to look in the back as well. But I would say a 4.5 range. But this is a nice cover. I used to have almost a complete run of Strange Tales, but I think I got rid of a lot of those books when I wanted some extra cash to kind of build my bigger book collection. But either way, this is a super hot book right now, guys. And I don't think she's done. There was rumors that her first appearance was supposed to be in the Black Widow movie, and we know that got pushed off. But either way, I'm super happy to add this to the collection. Another key issue. And this was a nice, actually, it looks a lot nicer than it did in eBay pictures. The one thing with eBay, is that a lot of people don't take good pictures when they're on eBay. They basically just use their phone, they don't add lighting, they just kind of throw stuff up, and people will bid on it and do whatever. I think if they actually had better photos, they probably can get higher prices. But either way, that book is definitely undervalued, and it's going a lot of people looking for that. So jump on it if you can, if you find it cheap. Don't overpay, though. I will say that. You know, I will say this. While she's a difference maker, she's not a major character. She's not a major hero. She's not a major villain. So just be careful. If you can get it for cheap, absolutely jump on it if you can. So I have the second package, which is in a regular Gemini. I was looking for this book as well. Again, another book that's gotten extremely hot. Very, very inexpensive book, but actually a really cool cover. And a book actually that I've never owned before. I did read part of this series when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever read this book itself. I don't think I had it. One thing that annoys me, guys, if we can refrain in the community from stop using like not painter's tape, like this is like packing tape, and the book is like freaking packed like crazy onto the cardboard, and it's just so hard to get off and without damaging the book. So, but I digress. I got it. I did not pay what they're asking for on this book that's on the cover. So I will say this. You see, just by having the tape on here, like they ripped the freaking bag. I ripped the bag open in the book. So be careful. Don't use freaking packing tape on books. I'm going to have to gently take this out of the bag now just so I can make sure that the book doesn't get damaged. They even used freaking packing tape to seal the bag, but let me take it out of there. There we go. So this is Before Wolverine, Marvel Comics Presents Weapon X, number 72. Definitely not, super high grade. You can see some of the waviness there. It would definitely come out with a press. I only see one tick and then some non-color breaking ticks, which I can definitely press out. But this is a nice copy of this book. Definitely I would say a 9.2. There's a little bit of a color rub, which you can see right here. And sorry I don't have it on screen, but definitely a little bit of cover. Maybe 9.0. But like I said, I'm not grading this book, but I was able to pick this up, I think, for under $50. And this book has definitely shut up. This was a $15, $20 book at some point, and now it is going through the roof. Like I said, I picked it up for around $50 with shipping. Definitely worth picking up for a inexpensive key. If anybody wants to jump on the, Wolverine bandwagon and can't do like a 180 or a 181, that is definitely a big-time storyline in the MCU. So definitely a book to pick up. And I shouldn't say in the MCU yet. In the comics, it is a huge storyline. Like I said, I only read part of it. I didn't get through the whole thing, but a book worth owning nonetheless. So I have two more things to show you guys. Like I said, one is not a comic, and I don't know which is which, so let me just open it. Both priority mailboxes, which is nice. Definitely the way to go if you're going to send stuff. USPS. Geminis are cool too, especially if, raw books, no issue. Believe it or not, one of these is a raw book. So, but I always appreciate the better packing, especially when it's a high, dollar item, and it was. So, I'm glad to see they took the extra care. But Let me open this one up and see which one this is. So this is not the comic, so good. I wanted to open this one first. So I've been searching like this for forever. I went all over the place looking for this at Target. Made a couple of runs a bunch of times and couldn't come up with it. But finally bit the bullet and bought it off of eBay. But finally, happy to finally have this bad boy. It is the Rise of Evil 2-pack. You have Cronus and Keldor. So to me, like I said, I was searching for this stuff all over the place and I could not find it anywhere. Finally, like I said, I bit the bullet, went to eBay. But this thing is amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. Anybody who doesn't know, this is a Target exclusive, so Walmart doesn't have it. Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, they won't have this either. Absolutely beautiful. For anybody that doesn't know, Keldor becomes Skeletor and Cronus becomes Trapjaw. So here's a better look at that. And again, I apologize for the glare, but super happy to have this. I'm almost caught up on the Motu Origins. I can't find Castle Grayskull anywhere. I pre-ordered it from Walmart literally like in the first day that they offered it, and of course it was canceled, and I think everybody else who pre-ordered it there got theirs canceled too. I know it's Canada, you could walk into Walmart and buy one. I don't know why we can't in the United States, but regardless, I think I'm caught up in everything else besides that. So happy to finally add that to my Motu collection. One day I will do like a room tour or another one. I haven't done one of those in a while. All my Motu are kind of like above my desk up here, so I'll show you guys what that's about when I actually do that. I still have some other videos that are going to drop. I'm going to do a top 50. That's floating around there again. Alex the Comic Hoarder. Thank you for putting that out there. I know he did one recently. Check his out, and a bunch of other guys that I saw put them out as well off his challenge, so I'm going to take that challenge and do it as well. Just got to get the video edited and up. So last one. This is a big book. Anybody who's watching my videos lately knows that I've sold some of my big stuff, and I'm kind of like reinvesting it into other big stuff. Now, I may be late to the party on this one, but I wanted to add it only because I think this character has more to grow, and we're kind of seeing that character come to like fruition, come into her own in the MCU, and I've kind of given you a hint there, right? Because I said her, but either way, it's a Silver Age book. Definitely worth the cash. Holy Christmas. So this seller told me he was going to throw something in extra. And I can't believe what the hell he threw in extra. A hot book. Now, it's a mid-grade book. Don't get me wrong. There's some boxing, whatever. But he threw in an Avengers 45, First White Vision. That is crazy to throw that in as an add-on. So kudos to the seller. Thank you so much. Definitely a book I would definitely add to the collection. And also, he threw in Scarlet Witch #1. So, holy crap. These are two books when you add on, like, wow. Like, I know this is low grade and it's not a lot of money, but just to have the book in the collection, that's great. Both of these is a #1 issue and a first appearance as giveaways. That is insane. So, thank you to the seller. I'm going to reach out to him on eBay and thank him a lot. But now you kind of can guess what this book is, I think, right? I think most people can, but either way, it's a book, like I said, I wanted to add it if I found it at the right price. And here we have X-Men #4. This, of course, is the first appearance of the Scarlet Witch. Now, this is a bit lower grade than I normally would buy, and it's a bit lower grade than I actually looked on his eBay store, so maybe that's why he threw in the other two books. But definitely a book I want to add to collection. I'm going to say this book is either a 1.0 or a 1.5. So to me, I got a significant discount on this book from what they were asking as well. I just made an offer, but thought I got a great deal. Now I probably got a fair deal. So either way, I'm happy. I still think this book has room to grow. Definitely a book I wanted to add to the collection because it has gotten really, really hot, although it's starting to cool off now. So I'll be happy, though, just because I got these thrown in there. Like I said, not high-dollar books, but definitely books I would add to the collection. So X-Men #4, First Scarlet Witch. I know there's a few other firsts in here as well, but that's the only one that comes to mind off the top of my head. But regardless, that's it for this video, guys. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, I ask that you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. This way, when I do throw out a video, you kind of get notified. And of course, hit the thumbs up if you like this video and enjoyed watching my content. So a lot more stuff coming. Like I said, I got a top 50 coming out soon. I'm going to do a comic room, arcade room tour soon, so stay on the lookout for that. So this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching my video, guys. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll talk to you guys soon.